4.
Hey.
Ni obedo.
Hey, Debbie.
Ni obedo. 1, 2, 3.
Come on. Hey, Hi guys. It's episode 1 on Life Talks, an insurance-based podcast inspired by life. As you can see, my panelists here are all geared up and ready for an interesting conversation. We're going to talk about independence to soft life. I'm guessing you're wondering what that is all about. But stick and stay. On for if you know over. Wally. Welcome back. Anemiyo. Tete, ni mno fio ebi.
Prachi. Kasa beni anywhere kan. Hey.
Me pa bisa say we want to sing who free him fan.
Oh. Your friend me ya de papa bi.
Sir.
Kufuo. Edi ya oboa. Me free asante mem.
Sir.
Me ba mama ne kwa o. Me fa me Ghana must go. Ahehye ne ma free Kumasi abonte.
Bey.
Eh ba ntuma dwom. Emeyi, ma di mi dwan kasa na me de brɛ mo.
Nti wudi ni man na
wudi e twan ne pon wa. Na ya mama why?
Thank you.
Na brante akwaba.
Ya nuanom.
Sir, sa na momo ka no.
Sa pepe.
Okay. Na eja na won so e.
Oh, ja. Bunu mam je de ja bunu fo, bunu chempem, efiri bunu kro, bunu hoton ne yaba.
Okay.
Ti yaba kro kese mu de ache ze. Ye be kire Ghana. Nyoma ya fam. Se Ghana abedru sampempen so e.
Okay. Na o bag no e de na shim.
Yaba na. Bunu de bayire.
Bunu na bayire.
Hey bayire.
Okay. Oh, that be. Yeah, one number for free. Wa kranti ekusie, kokote adoa. Say ne one number kese. Say bunu so de na ekusu no. Say unim sunyane history a. Sunyane ne eye sunyaye. Ti na omudwa sono. Omukusu no ho a. Na omako bechem. Akochichem. Enti na nya bechem.
So hold on. Is it the sunyane you're trying to explain?
So every town in that side of Ghana has a reason for the name. So Sunyane actually means Sunyaye. So where they slaughter elephants. And then where they share the elephant is Bichim. Oh, that's interesting. I am too quiet. Momba bunumamu.
Oh, yate.
See, abuno for there in say wo ade ye esomyebo. Na me
pepe.
Baba hai. Me to be come chroma asem abra me nda me ho adi nkyerɛw.
Sir.
Me di ankasa de eye papa kwabena bu apen.
Sir.
Na ba ye ho abunu mamu no. Abrofo nuane ne ye ni nje ho. Amu na manya fufuo bi ne akrantie bi gu so.
Fufu njame bayire fufu
wo ho ni aye manken fufu de posim ukotachi maya manken fufu pa ye wo fufu ase de ye tufu ma tachi ma fufu bo wa ase de ku anoma
okay kanye bai mami osuga machine mami
nkanfo na bakuru
sa acho mi ni papo
dokunufo no
nti mi so sa mi so me nya me kenke me dokuno me fried fish chinam, that's how you guys call it, chinam, but we call it low shitolo no jono shitolo okay come here ba cho shitolo no ba yi. That is my favorite when you come to the Ghana.
Be di enkran dokuno na me hwane ho a obi betumi ase me nya enkran ne adan ya me hwane ho nyina ti bu na mu di a mu hwane ho no
sa pepe
se be tofo am be san fa se ma chimola.
Back to the conversation, Adepa. You're looking sweet and all lovely.
Thank you.
I mean, dressed in Ghana. I mean, I love the color blend. Come to think of it, Ghana is 68 years. Okay, so that means you've had fond memories of when you were a child. Is it possible you can just give us some insights?
I remember those days when we were at Bantama before we moved to Santase.
Okay.
Hey, Independence Day. One come match pass Libya will be soon. Me and Kasa me say I didn't mean to be match you. Now so I say me wom na ma go frame mama. Yeah, you me free. I me soon.
And then so you selected.
Yes, selected.
Oh, really?
Sure, so we match na nko ya. You be you free. You be you me free sisi. I me so me say nko ye na me su still me match be. Because Okwaya Chicha Award, stadium hall, and my whole Jackson Park, those days.
Okay, it's a moody bank crime.
Because I know for the Independence crying.
So you guys didn't come to Independence Square?
There
holiday.
There's a whole coverage. I
mean, that's interesting.
Share.
Wow.
Jackson Park.
Jackson Park.
Yeah, Jackson Heroes Park.
Okay.
So
do people still march there?
Yes, they still do.
Oh, okay.
They still do. Various schools come together to march at various parks.
Okay.
To celebrate, just as Accra people will be at the Independence Square and all that.
Beautiful.
We go to Jackson Park together with the schools, churches, and all that. That's where you see the SDA people with their thing.
Okay.
They are good. Oh, and they're seeing in the movie. It was fun, and then we moved.
I
mean, that's interesting. I mean,
yeah.
And it was also there, no?
Oh, so I never enjoyed Independence Day.
Oh, why?
As a child. Because no matter how hard I try marching,
okay,
I won't be part of the squad.
But is it that your legs couldn't meet each other or
my head thing? I once wanted to call one of these and ask him, my head thing. They will call all my friends. And one interesting thing was that anytime you are qualified to go and march, you will get a new school uniform. My parents will never saw a school uniform. So like my father will calculate from class 1 to class 3.
Okay.
So that's where you get. So always I will have bolashos and bolashes because so always whenever I see match, I'll do my best. Maybe I'll go for the first selection, and when they are going for the final one, they'll just drop me.
Oh.
But growing up, I noticed it was actually good I didn't go there too much because when I watched them on TV and those collapsing on them, I was okay.
Well, that's true. I mean, I also don't remember doing anything like marching because, I mean, I went to an international school. Unfortunately. Yes, so, I mean, those days, I'm guessing would have the chance to just be home and relax whilst you guys will do the marching. I mean, I know it's going to be a beautiful experience for you guys, but
just mona more share
okay. But now we take it as a holiday, rest, maybe go sightseeing.
Okay. And once the year starts, you are counting how many holidays you have in the year.
In the year.
Why 1st January? No, about 7th January. Now, because the holidays are your only resting days in the year. Oh. You can't plan your leave as your resting days.
Okay.
So now Independence Day to me is more of a resting day. Okay. And maybe a time that you want to visit friends that you've never seen in a while, or go to some few family people around that you find difficult visiting them.
Okay. I think for me, anytime it gets to sit much, I think I'll be home with my parents. And then we tune into the television, and then we watch.
So, but
I mean, I see the flags, students waving their flags and all that.
And how the market women will come and march on TV.
Exactly. I mean, it was such a beautiful thing. The
interesting part is the soldiers.
Okay.
When you see them march and all the things they do, the gymnastics and everything, I really enjoyed that.
Ghana at 68 tons.
Beautiful. So did it give you any inspiration as to whether you want to become a soldier or any of the trades?
Since March, whenever I watch it on TV, like, I want to be a soldier. But when I come back and I see the soldiers in town, like, especially when they are coming to storm a particular area.
Okay.
Way before complete.
Okay. So, Adepa, are you proud to be a Ghanaian?
I'm very proud to be a Ghanaian.
Okay.
Don't go there. Okay. Hey, with my red, gold, green with a black star.
Beautiful.
Oh, I'm always proud to wear my Ghana accessories and all that. We look back to our forefathers, how they fought for us to gain independence, and now we are where we are now. living the soft life with our mobile phones, our Apple watches, and all that. I feel blessed to be a Ghanaian. I won't lie.
Sure.
I'll not trade Ghana for anything.
Yes.
I
mean, from those days, we understand independence.
How they suffered.
Exactly. And then some countries are really going through a lot. They don't get a chance to move freely like we are moving freely.
Sure.
So I feel our independence is really good for us.
Exactly.
We are enjoying that freedom aspect.
Yeah.
Yes, I know that justice will have to do with some other legalities and all that, but we are actually enjoying that independence, the freedom. Exactly. So I would solo with you. How do you imbibe yourself in this freedom from childhood to now?
Okay, so growing up, Ghana has been a place that you can move freely. Okay. Well, you hear pockets of violence, but it's not like what you see in the news elsewhere. Recently, I used to tease people a lot about Kaswa. So someone was doing a funny video about Kaswa. I was like, you people say you can't walk at Kaswa around Kaswa 2 a.m. Look at me walking around Kaswa, and in the next moment, this guy was running without anybody. So Ghana is not like that. Okay. Ghana, you can move freely. You just have to be careful sometimes, but you can move freely. You can go anywhere you like. Just that you have to also check security cautions whenever you are moving.
Okay.
But if you don't like Ghana, what else? Because most Ghanaians outside have more information about Ghana than we do. Those of us here, when you call your friends and your family, people abroad, they will tell you more about Ghana than you yourself.
Exactly.
So Ghana is a very nice place to be. Exactly. Everything here perfect.
Because they like importing our things, especially farm milk. And all those things are a factor. We can't live. The food and things.
Exactly.
The peace of mind.
Exactly. I mean,
where will you get cocoa asifufu at Chicago? There's even no
choba there. Choba.
No what deliver. No be a chim.
Sir, you guys are really. I mean, you're taking me way back. As for Ghana, we pride ourselves with the kind of indigenous foods we have. I mean, aside all the freedom and all that, we have good food. We can cook well. I mean, our local herbs and all that, it helps.
Banchi ni bodio. Non senye nto de kura. Ti me bofo ni hwan. Enen su bio.
Sika me de beton fidie papa cry asem. Me bofo ni hwan.
Common breakfast so muni bi.
Shikani ke ba woni bi po be. Mo ji walo.
Oh, enye mi a o. Boafo ni hwan.
Wo boafo nye boafo po. Wole nyim da afra bo me de bibia to me si. Nti na ode etimi nya boafo pa. Obetimi wa so wo mu. Onam boafo penti. Nipa pi we nya ho fa hodi. Na ahende ba frɛ he. Easy. Ntubuo biara epede edisie ma wo da achi bia no. Yebo som na ya twere wo book ne mu. Kitwo biara insa.
Kitwa biara.
Na sa time so de be hia wu sika no so a oye simple na abeje boko ma enterprise life boafo pa onbo wo da achi ho ban.
Boafo penti mi dia sisa. Frɛ me Mr. Yankon.
Boafo pa.
Kitwa biara so.
Enterprise, your advantage.
Okay, so guys, with regards to we being Ghanaians or we being proud of where we come from, when we look about the clothes we wear, okay, if someone should just see you in town, they'll just acknowledge that yes, you're Ghanaian because of the kaftan. And with you at the pa, your kaban sleet, I mean, nicely and fitted. You know, right? If we look at mine, this is, I don't know whether it's satin or polyester, but then it's my grandpa.
This is what do they call it? Jirija or so. So it be Jirija. Unless fire. It means nothing can destroy this type of.
Charlie, and this is
how long have you been wearing this?
No, so it's for my grandpaps, and then he gave it to my dad, and I also took it for my dad.
So Jirija.
Okay. Yes. So I mean, all these things shows how where we've come from, or where we've been, and where we've come as a country and as individuals. You get it. So moving on, we've seen our parents from our scratch.
Yeah.
Okay. We've seen how they saved to make our lives comfortable. Okay. So from independence to having a soft life, and I believe we are no more than 30 years. No, I mean we should be within the ranges of 30 years. I mean, we're not too grown. So when we look at what our parents did to have their kind of soft life and what we are doing to have our kind of soft life, is there anything that they've done differently that we are doing that you think, I mean, is boosting your kind of living standards now?
I'm the type that learned from experience, and if I'm to use what my parents did, I wouldn't be here.
Okay.
So I didn't get a tough, an easy time growing up.
Okay.
Because my father wasn't financially free. But I learned from his experience to ensure I achieve financial freedom.
Yours. Beautiful.
So
Beautiful.
some will have a situation whereby their parents were financially free and they're able to secure a soft life for them to enjoy now, the soft life now.
Okay.
But some will also have to learn from the difficulties in life to get to shape
what. Okay.
Yeah,
so that's where the planning thing comes in. So I mean, you agree to the fact that someone will say to be successful, it means that you can afford what you not disturb anyone with. So if you can afford, I mean, a piece of land without borrowing any money from anyone, it means you're successful.
One funny thing with people is that you planning your life, budgeting whatever you have, someone's budget has your money as the money they will use for their needs. So someone will be there, okay, this month I'll have to get a new phone. Let me call Adepa. Adepa will pay 500.
The nieces
and the person doesn't think what is Adepa going through at that point. Yes.
Okay.
But you being financially free to me means whatever you want to do. So it's like the adage that says cut your coat according to the size of your cloth. Okay. If I can't afford an iPhone 15, why can't I buy maybe a Huawei for now? And when I get to the point where I can afford. So that is what is financial freedom.
Okay.
To me.
Okay. I mean, beautiful. So, Adepa, with you, what does financial freedom means to you?
As soft as I want my life to be, travel to Dubai and things, always being comfortable.
Sir?
Aside my 9-to-5 job, I do a side hustle.
Okay.
I do in bags, heels, and all that. So I make sure I'm always posting my heels, my bags, come and buy.
Okay.
Because 9-to-5, we get money, but we still need to do extra works and all that because I want to live a soft life as I am.
Okay.
And if I can't suffer. So what do? I get to work early, plan, and then weekends. I make sure I do that side hustle. I sell my heels and my bags. I go to Makola and pick all those things. I do my online things, TikTok live and all those things. To get customers. Aside the 9-to-5 is there. But we need to get that money because their billing is too much. The nephews and nieces, you've planned your thing, but they have got the rent.
The rent, I mean.
For me to be able to pay my rent in Accra is not easy. Kumasi ni ba mi free chiba. Me me dine or home. Me me feel yes, I live a good life from. It doesn't mean that I shouldn't hustle.
Exactly.
Kumasi ni onim hustle ne dia na need say. So I have to hustle. And I'm able to pay my rent.
Okay.
Is that not wonderful? Because living in Accra here and able to pay your rent, do your 1 or 2 things, and still chill. Charlie, it's not easy. It's not easy.
Me, one thing that people coming out who are not from Accra dread is rent in Accra. Whenever you tell someone you are going to Accra, the first question they ask, hey, you going to me afford the rent? Hey, 1 bedroom, you bear 3K.
What I see.
I'm coming from, I'm paying 450, 500 for a 1 bedroom, and you're coming to charge me 2K, 3K.
Charlie, it's not easy. I mean, the billings are too much. I mean, but I mean, I like the fact that you leverage on, I mean, internet to do your side hustle. Okay, so it tells you how far we've evolved.
Exactly.
I mean, as a people or as a country,
yeah,
we've evolved so much because we know that. Okay, so let's say Kumasi or the upper zones, they will farm.
Now delivery is to everywhere.
Thank you.
So
you see,
distance is not a barrier.
Exactly.
Those times
our parents would farm.
They can't bring their goods and it will be rotten and all that. But now distance is not a barrier.
Beautiful.
Delivery men. the cars, VIPs, they are all there to
Thank you.
assist us. So
Exactly. So everything.
There's
I mean,
soft life everywhere.
Everywhere.
But as I said, it has its own downsides. But at least we are enjoying the better part of it.
Sure.
Than what probably maybe we can say our ancestors went through. But I'm not sure by then they were doing delivery.
No.
But we can sit in the
Even
comfort of
when
our
they
houses
do
and then
delivery,
do
to
delivery.
take like 1 week.
Just
and
ask
2 weeks.
yourself. Now, if you need food, you just
Okay.
pick a phone, you call, you order. In 1986,
You
no,
get
83.
rich.
That was
83
where the
come.
hunger. 1983. If you need food, how are you going to get the food? Because there's no food in town.
Yes, and if you're not doing your backyard farming, I'm not sure you could even survive.
You know, the 1983 famine wasn't that there was no food in Ghana. But places where there was food, probably there was abundance, but people didn't know because no one was advertising that I have cocoyam.
I mean, even draws my mind to our history classes where there was butter trade. Okay, where you could bring your cattle to the field, someone bring the yam to the field in exchange. I don't know whether we should experience that, but I mean, we have evolved.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we want that kind of soft life. I mean,
Yes.
I don't need to go and butter trade.
Yes.
I mean, once I'm financially
Now our butter
independent.
trade is swapping. Just swap our phone.
Don't try that at circle.
I mean, but is the financial freedom just all about the phones or the flashy, luxurious life we want? Is it just about that?
No. So financial freedom is about security. Now, you trying to live free from debt is the basics of financial freedom.
Okay.
So I don't depend on you for anything.
Okay.
But now we need to move from that basis to where you will be secured.
Okay.
Do you even know the next condition that you develop?
Okay.
No. But
Exactly.
you can have a plan today that will make sure that even if it happens, you are okay.
So like you have a buffer to make sure. I
Sure.
mean, when there's any
So
occurrence, you can
I've
just
seen a lot
leverage
of
again.
GoFundMe. But why GoFundMe? People have planned their life in such a way that when they are in difficulties, they don't have to come and then post
Ask
their
for a
issue online
GoFundMe.
for people to fund.
Okay.
What do? That is all form of financial freedom.
Okay.
And the people who come to ask for support,
Okay.
that is there. So you trying to be free from debt have to take care of your immediate, that's your present, and the future.
Okay. So so even with your kids unborn, I mean, because I know you'll be planning for that too as well.
Yes.
So if that should come
Quality
in,
education and all that, you need
Beautiful.
to also
You know,
plan.
there are instances where people are able to take care of their kids' education even when they are not alive.
Exactly.
Yes.
really,
And that is all form of financial freedom.
okay. So you plan ahead.
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
And this is what you can term as financial freedom.
Okay.
When you have a better plan, because you can't put your responsibility on
Someone. Okay. I mean, if I cast my mind back to my days, okay, when I was growing up, I think what my parents did was to have how do you call it? Right now the Gen Alphas and then the Gen Zs call it piggy boss. We call it susu box.
Susu box.
Yeah, where you can put. By then we used to spend 500 cedi coin. I mean, I don't know whether you guys still remember those coins.
500,000.
That heavy one.
When
Exactly.
people came to change the money, the Bank of Ghana will be changing the currency.
I remember anytime I'm going to school, my parents would give me the money and they would tell me to leave some. So anytime there was an issue, I would have to go to my susu box,
And go
open it
and
up. So I also think my financial freedom started from the fact that I had a susu box.
Okay.
But our current generation, I don't really know whether they are doing that.
I'm sure you didn't have a sister who would go and sneak and pick. They were stealing it. Me, I was
man.
doing same.
So
And
you
now we have banks.
Okay.
And we
yes.
have banks too.
I mean, our conversation is just getting interesting, but we have to break into a full of life segment when we go to the street to ask fellow Ghanaians what they think about independence. But then before we do that, let me ask you over here. Okay, so if Ghana was to be a personality, how would you classify Ghana? So Pa.
Wow. So thinking about this, is it Ghana is our motherland?
Oh yes.
So definitely Ghana is a female.
Well,
And you see, we have some mothers that everything they want, they will send you to go and borrow. And they will prepare something nice for you. So I'm sure Ghana will be that woman. The woman that borrows everything from pepper to salt to what
Okay. And Adips.
Oh, Ghana will be a boyfriend breaking people's hearts.
Oh, why?
Really? The heartbreak is too much.
Are you talking about Black Stars?
Not just Black Stars, oh, not just Black Stars.
We beg you so,
The
Charlie.
country itself is
So let's
hard.
move to full of life segment, okay?
The mama energy say me Ghanaian and say as mudio or my anymore. And I face so said ye near man or many june. Yam penny for so mudi anymore no. Or mama be a cost of fine. Oh, man.
I think we have so many resources here and there is space on the land, so it makes me proud to be a Ghanaian.
Minije, bibia me pay biano, me saka. Me share bo minije, me fan say minije we bon pa serious. Me kwa so so no. E na Ghana anu so no. Kodu mujo, bibia den o pay biano den ubenya. So we foreign and I said den oba hanuma. Hanuma fine. Kura den ube to be den stay bibia pay biano den on sa den be to be den aka.
I like the colors of the nation, the red, gold, green. The red stands for the blood that the people shed for us. The yellow are resources and the vegetations we have. There is a lot of food.
Na me ye kwa uni, me fi kwa wa abitifi. Na ye festival ni ye Easter. Na me kwa Easter so a me ni ji pa se me ye me free Ghana. I'm free Easter.
Come to think of it, we're looking at financial independence. Okay, so my last question for you guys: you as an individual, what are you doing? What are you setting for yourself, okay, for the future to be financially free?
So I think I'm a beneficiary to insurance. My mother passed when I was at level 100, but I was still able to complete education because she had an education policy for me, which I'm also continuing that legacy of having some for my children.
Oh, beautiful.
Insurance is very good, not just education, but we can have the ones that will benefit us from accidents when we should even pass on accidentally. We are going to get double.
Okay.
And then the medical aspects and all, even with maternity complications,
Beautiful.
we are going to also benefit from that.
Okay.
Yes,
so all these things gives you the peace of mind.
It gives me the peace of mind because I know that my insurance that I have is going to cater for it. Okay. Why not buy into insurance and be free?
Okay, I like where your peace of mind is coming from. That to have your own financial freedom, you're setting these things aside for yourself.
Exactly.
I mean, it's a very good initiative.
Aside all my side hustles and all that Dubai trips I want to go. Of course, money there.
Oh man, so Pa, I mean with you.
So I talked about planning.
Yes.
Planning your finances. Said that we have rainy day funds and all those stuff. But what will actually happen on that rainy day is a fund that you've set down there enough to cater for that. And also I talked about financial freedom being free from debts. That you don't borrow to support your finances.
Exactly.
So just as my sister talked about insurance,
what
are some of the packages out there that will support you in terms of accident, in terms of critical health condition, in times where you are hospitalized, even in retrenchment? Now, our insurance industry is improving. There's even insurance and then pensions for the informal sector. So now our mothers in the market, our sisters in the market, our brothers there can purchase insurance for a very low premium. So these are all parts of the financial freedom that you ensure whatever is coming to you, you are living on it, and then you are also putting some down for your pensions and the risks that will occur in the future.
I think, I mean, the bits and pieces I've gotten from the both of you, I mean, it's something that I am actually doing myself. What's it? And as I said from the beginning, the planning aspect, you having the mindset of traveling, so you need to make sure there's an insurance to be a buffer.
Self-discipline, you have
Exactly.
your insurance. Make sure the deductions are also going through well, so that you don't go and say that.
So it's not just about having the product.
Exactly, not
but
just
you have to
having
make sure the
That's
deductions.
why you have to be intentional about it.
Exactly.
Make sure the deduction and everything you are paying, so you don't go and say insurance is fraud and all that. No.
I mean, now you can't just say that, because I mean, you have to do your part for me to do my part. So thank you guys so much for gracing this. I mean, wonderful invitation. I mean, it's been an insightful day. I've enjoyed myself. I know that whatever nuggets you shared with us, I mean, honestly, I mean, I'm going to put it into good practice. You see the way I'm eyeing the bag next to you. Yeah. So then should be if you don't understand, I mean, we are going to share. We are going to share equally.
We are chimpe.
We are chimpe. I'm come to defend myself.
Oh, my friend.
No.
Honorable Oh, no worries.
Thank you guys so much. It's been an interesting episode over here. I guess you guys have also enjoyed yourself. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do drop a like, share, and also drop a comment. Pick it up, work on it, make next episode more interesting. Stick and stay. Happy Ghana month, happy independence, and enjoy being Ghanaian. So guys, thank you so much.
Thank you, Doctor.
Hey, that thing's
And action.
Hello, my people. Yes.
Like I said, don't be in a hurry to go and look here.
This season, Charlie. It don't be small season, Charlie. You want to record? I'm good when you're good. I don't know why. Oh, who taught me English?
Enterprise, your advantage.